Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS News at 5 p.m. It's Sunday, August 28. Let's begin with our top story. Exciting news for the people of Sarawak. The Sarawak government will launch a new package of Bantuan Khas Sarawak Kusayang BKSS 9.0 on August 29, Monday. Deputy Premier of Sarawak Datuk Sri Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian said the announcement will be made by the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg.
He told reporters after officiating at the KKB Engineering Berhad's Charity Fund Run at its headquarters in Kuching on Sunday. He further added that Abang Johari will make the BKSS 9.0 announcement in Wisma Bapak Malaysia at 9 a.m. Dr. Sim, however, advised the public to wait for the Premier's announcement when asked what the new aid package focuses on. Previously, Dr. Sim disclosed the new package would include, among others, a discount on monthly electricity and water bills. The BKSS was first introduced in March 2020 when the First Movement Control Order, MCO, was implemented to contain the spread of COVID-19, and the various assistances were to help those affected by MCO. In 2020, BKSS 1.0, worth 1.15 billion ringgit, was launched on March 23rd. BKSS 2.0, worth of 1.1 billion ringgit, on April 10th. BKSS 3.0, worth 300 million ringgit, on May 8th. And BKSS 4.0, worth 104 million ringgit, on October 23rd. Last year, on January 21st, 405 million ringgit was allocated for BKSS 5.0, 1.4 billion ringgit for BKSS 6.0 on May 28th, 800 million ringgit for BKSS 7.0 on August 4th, and 285.47 million ringgit for BKSS 8.0.
The Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Ahmad Douglas Ugah Embas, has called upon the public who are eligible to receive their second COVID-19 booster dose to reduce risk of hospitalizations and mortality due to the deadly disease. Ugah, who is also the state's Disaster Management Committee chairman, revealed that there are only 7.1% who are eligible to receive the said second booster dose.
The Bukit Saban assemblyman said that the numbers recorded were quite low. He thus urged the remaining figures to get their second booster doses as soon as possible.
I like to appeal to siapa yang belum dapat second booster, please come forward. According to the medical fraternities, second booster did help. Now the percentage in Sarawak those eligible only 7.1%, so it's very, very low.
He said that there is ample proof the booster dose helps to ward off COVID-19. Adding further that there is no reason to be worried as the booster doses administered are safe and evidence-based practice effectiveness.
Well, the COVID is still around. In Sarawak, we can see the figure is comparatively low. Today is 110. The highest last week is 190. So it is still around, even though we are now in transition to endemicity. We live almost a normal life, but be careful. And our advice to the public is, if you have the flu feeling and so on, do your test and go to hospital. Sekarang kita pun ada ubat, siapa yang patut menerima ubat antiviral.
Ugah strongly reminded the public who are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 to seek immediate medical treatment, even if they have a mild health issues. Currently, those eligible to receive the second booster dose are high-risk individuals aged 60 and above with comorbidity problems and individuals aged 60 and above without comorbidities with recommendation from medical practitioners. Senior citizens living in long-term care facilities, high-risk individual aged 18 to 59, as well as frontline workers are also eligible for a second booster dose.
The Sarawak government has spent 300 million ringgit in the effort to curb the spread of COVID-19 disease through the National COVID-19 Immunisation Programme. Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Ahmad Douglas Ugah Embas, said the spending included the expenditure on support services like transporting the vaccine statewide, supporting COVID-19 quarantine treatment centres and doing mass treatment swab tests.
Ugah, who is also Sarawak Disaster Management Committee Chairman, said that the uptake rate for the second booster shot in Sarawak is still comparatively low.
I like to appeal to siapa yang belum dapat second booster, the second booster, please come forward. Um, According to the medical maternities, second booster did help. So now the percentage in Sarawak those eligible only 7.1%. So it's very, very low. Well, the COVID is still around in Sarawak. We can see the figure is comparatively low. Today is 110. The highest last week is 190. So it is still around, even though we are now in transition to endemicity. Uh, we live almost a normal life, but be careful. And our advice to the public is, if you have the flu feeling and so on, do your test and go to hospital. Sekarang kita pun ada ubat, siapa yang patut menerima ubat antiviral.
He told this to reporters after attending an appreciation night for Central Zone COVID-19 frontliners. Meanwhile, a total of 1,000 frontliners from various government agencies had attended the event.
Welcome back. Malaysia Airlines has made another milestone in its flight network expansion plan by introducing a new direct flight route from between Sabah and Singapore, which commenced its operation on Saturday. Captain Izam Ismail, the Group Chief Executive Officer CEO of Malaysia Aviation Group, which runs Malaysia Airlines, said the route will boost connectivity and flexibility for passengers who are bound for Singapore, as the airlines also offers direct flights from other airports such as Kuala Lumpur, Penang and Kuching.
Sabah Tourism Board CEO Noreda Othman said that since the reopening of the Singapore to Kota Kinabalu route in April, the route has recorded an upward trend with 1,248 arrivals in May and 3,051 in June. She added that with the inclusion of Malaysia Airlines and this new route, she is confident that the trend will continue. Malaysia Airlines will conduct the direct flights 3 times weekly on Monday, Thursday and Saturday at the 7 a.m. flight from Kota Kinabalu to Singapore and vice versa at 10 a.m. flight. The flights will be operated by B737-800 aircraft with 160 seats, comprising 16 seats in the business class and 144 seats in the economy class.
Sarawak has the platform to showcase, to expose the talents of its people. But most artists now are self-reliant and do not have the management skills needed to market themselves. This is what Felix Augustus, a founder of Rumah Sarawak, has pointed out is the missing link for the performing arts industry in Sarawak to boom.
One thing that we lack here is the management company that can help to manage the talent. You see, we have to work it out. So I believe that in Sarawak, I see there's a lot of talent, and the talent, they probably the problem with them, they don't know how to place themselves. You see, they have to know where to place themselves, where to put themselves in the market. So they have to understand this thing. So that's the most important thing. They need a management team, management company that can work with them. So then they can go around in Sarawak. They can easily get a job in Sarawak or even in Malaysia or all around the world. See, this is what the most important thing they need. See, so we do believe that we can work it out. We can help them to expand themselves. So there's a long plan that we did before. That we tried to grab some talent, help them up, work with them, educate them, give them the education, the theory, what they need, so then can use that what they learn from us in the field. So that's what they need. So we also, because our ambition is to help to groom the talent and to groom the industry. So at least the talent, they know what the industry needs and then where they can go.
He opined that aside of having a talent management company, it is also crucial to provide trainings not only for those who want to be an actor, but in other professions as well.
By doing what I'm doing now, I'm seeing the opportunity given. I believe it will help them. See, because for us, what we did, it's not necessary for us to train people who are entering our class in theatre untuk pemula just to be an actor. No, that is not our target. But what we want to do is to create more industry player. It's not necessary for you to be an actor. See, you can be a producer maybe or a director or much more than that. So I believe that the effort that we put in will help them to groom themselves, to know the industry, and to work to help themselves also, for them to get a job or to create job for themselves. See, so we hope that we hope that what we did before can help them to be much better.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. Just a click away by visiting onto our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. That's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.